Good evening and welcome to Black Sun Tarot. This is Kharma coming to you for the Divine Masculine for the week of July 11th to July 18th. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. So I'm a little bit late. I actually did this reading and it wouldn't upload, so I have to redo it. Spirit said no. So I'll start the reading off with a Daykeeper out of time rune from the Mayan tradition. Okay. And I just read this straight from the book if you're new to the channel, because it's kind of like it's not a lot of information, but I just can't memorize all this stuff. So let me get the reading to you. This is Manique. Manique, it looks a little manic. Manique is the word. It's accomplish, potential, and future. Can you try to excuse me one moment? You can't do two things at one time anymore. I can't. Okay. Manique, traditional. The symbol of the hand represents the tool used for humanity's effect on the future. The position of the hand shows the unique feature of the human thumb. This characteristic allows humans to do things that no other animal can do. The hand is severed or detached to show both its potential and the loss of potential when handless. Manic carries the essence of evolution and growth towards something greater and more complete. Manique is what carries humanity into the future. The young deer represents the perfection of youth and the potential within youth for the future. Deer is the animal symbol for Manique. Manique's presence may be experienced as a connection to the future. You may feel that what you are involved in is leading to something bigger or better. Manique's day is good for preparing and being ready for what is still to come. You may need to trust the process and wait a while longer before realizing the outcome of your involvement and contribution. Okay, so some key words are accomplishment, evolution, prophecy, prepare, powerful. Deer is associated with the color blue as well. So the general spirit of accomplish, potential, future, being groomed for something bigger in the future, or something, the next level of evolution in the future. That's the Manique. And that's the general overall Daykeeper for this reading. So, for the Divine Masculine. So coming out of something and evolution, spiritual evolution. I definitely feel like that this is like the tea kettle blowing off soon coming here. Like it's been bubbling, but it's simmering, and it's steaming, but it hasn't gotten out of gotten to the point where it's whistling out of the kettle yet. We're close to that whistle is what I'm feeling spiritually for both counterparts, but specifically for the Divine Masculine, because I feel like he's gone through like a spiritual boot camp, in a sense, the last 6 to 7 months. It's just a spiritual boot camp. So we'll be looking at, let me cut the deck. The general spread of what is the heart of the matter for this week. What is his challenge energy and what's his ally energy? The effect it's having on him and the potential outcome. We'll also look at what feelings he's having towards the Divine Feminine after. Okay? And then we clarify. And I clarify as I go. So, yeah. So this week has been, well, this last few months, like I said, spiritual awakening. I believe this week, I just, 1, 2, 3. I really don't remember the last reading at the top of my mind right now. But definitely the Manik rune resonates with the whole spiritual evolution that I feel like has been occurring. So, to start off, we have the heart of the matter, the 10 of coins in reverse. So the loss of what was. This was in the last, it was either the last reading or the reading I did yesterday for Divine Masculine that wouldn't upload, but the 10 of coins in reverse, he has heavy on his heart and mind, the breakup of his home, family, legacy even he's feeling. Specifically, the children is the biggest loss there, or the child, because he's here on this card. He's holding the boy's head, protecting the kid. The kid's holding the pinnacle, but in reverse. See what I'm saying? That's the biggest pain from that loss. That's what's standing out. Okay, so we got 2 outcome cards. This has been happening often lately. Also, I'd say Divine Masculine, just based on some of the formations that came out when I pulled rocks for this reading, definitely there's some darker energy surrounding the heart, matter, the heart, okay, matters of the heart. And this coming out as matter, the heart of the matter, this 10 of coins. So this family breakup is heavy, heavy, heavy on him. Heavy. Whatever he lost, whether he has kids or not, whether it's family or a kid, or if he walked away from something and he had to leave a home, or someone left his home, there was a change in something that he was been building for years and put time into, 10 of coins, all this time. Then now that it's upheaval through whatever tower moment that occurred, that's been occurring, or several tower moments for some, multiple. This is on his heart. This is on his mind. This is heart of the matter. Yeah, see, his challenge energy, his heartbreak. He's heartbreak. He's broken hearted. He's broken. It was a lot of pain, a lot of illusions being broken down. So he's very disillusioned, and now that truth is coming out, there's a lot of pain. It's crushing. I mean, it's just, I could see when the stones came out though, and all the dark ones are around the amethyst, and I rearranged them because I was like, oh, that's too heavy on that side, but it occurred to me when I was doing that was probably the way that it's feeling to him. His ally energy is the hangman, being able to take time out and get a perspective from a different point of view. Okay, just pulling back. This is helping him. So if you're in a situation where your Divine Masculine is pulling back and he's not communicating, give him that space. He needs that. That's the healthiest thing he got going for him. Because I think coming to being present or involved, communicating with swords, or thinking is just going to bring up that pain. It's just going to bring up that pain. Okay, and the effect it's having on him is the 9 of Staffs in reverse. Which is actually in reverse. I feel like he's coming out of this energy of having to have all these boundaries. So it's the end of feeling like he's having to be defensive. This is the beginning of having faith, coming out of this this border or territory, I don't know what you call this, this border boundary is what I'm saying. You know, coming out of these boundaries, these self-built walls, and trying to have a little faith in what's coming next. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing energy for him to be moving towards, considering this is what he's dealing with. This is so much pain and this is so much loss. So he's progressively, just like the Mayan said, he's progressively going through the spiritual evolution, because now he's coming out of this. This calamity is starting to awaken his faith. Okay? And we got 2 possible outcome cards. The 9 of Coins with the Judgment. So there's going to be a judgment call, a decision. He's going to make a decision. He's going to get... 9 of Coins is that single, independent, fabulous. In some decks it's a woman. This deck it's a man. But it's like that person that's single and well-rounded and ready for and stable. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to get stable, and he's going to collect his pentacles back together. He's going to rebuild himself, just like the Mayan rune said about spiritual evolution and coming out of something to be in something better. You see, he's going to rebuild himself. He's going to 9 of Pentacles. And he's going to make a judgment call. He's going to make a big decision. So that's evolution, coming from this upside down. I don't even know if you could see that because my arm's in the way. I'm sorry. Let me move it up. Coming from this upside down. Shit. I don't even know if you could still see it. I'm sorry. Okay, coming from this upside down 10 of Pentacles, you see where he's still doesn't have a shirt, you know, doesn't have a gold chain, you know, he's sharing these 10 with these 3 people. He's going to be a 9 of Pentacles. After all this hurt and all this growth and all this spiritual evolution, so he's going to have 9 Pentacles to himself. He's going to have more clothes. He's got the gold chain. You know, he's got the pet. You know, he's bachelor. Like, he's going to rebuild himself up. Okay? Which is really, really, really good. I mean, I'm rooting for him. And then he's going to make a decision. For some of y'all, there's going to be a big judgment guy. Now, I'm going to have to say this is not going to resonate with everybody. It's just a general reading for the collective twin flame, for whoever this resonates for. This may not be for everybody. And also, this is for Divine Masculine, the week of, the 11th through the 18th. Time is fluid. Energy is fluid, I would say, and time is an illusion. So we just want to be mindful that it's okay if this doesn't resonate with you right now, or if it never does. It might resonate with you later. It might not never. Might not ever, I guess is the better way to say it. Ooh, this just flew out. Okay, the World. It was in reverse, so it's some kind of unfinished business situation. This could be with the person. Possibly the twin flame. I was going to cut this deck, so I'm going to put this back in and cut it. And we'll see what's on the bottom. If it wants to come back, it'll come back, guys. But for right now, we can see Knight of Pentacles. So this is a slow developing situation. Okay, this ain't no overnight thing. But you can see that there's no way that a person can go from that reverse 10 to this horrible pain, heartache, to this going away and not dealing with nobody and dealing with it like that, to having faith again, to rebuilding yourself again from the ground up in no fast amount of time. That ain't going to happen overnight, guys. So this is a slow moving energy, but it's definitely moving. but it may not be, you know, super quick. So let's see, any other clarifiers we have for the Divine Masculine. Okay, so the Three of Cups in reverse, it looks like there was some third-party situation that's coming to an end, looks like. And, you know, kind of came out with this. It's very related to the heartbreak or whatever that was. We have a High Priestess on the scene, which could be indicating his need, along with the Hangman, to go within and start focusing on that spiritual connection. But it could also be someone else holding secrets. Okay, so there may be some secrets going on. A secret or two. Let's see. Okay, so we got the King and the Queen of Pentacles on the scene together. Okay, so we got counterparts. That's very it's very telling. It seems like they, I don't know, I'm just getting the feeling that they are not together. I don't know if they're part of this three-party situation, they're part of this family situation that didn't work out, but they're still very much present in this life. If this is the Divine Masculine, this could be his karmic. This could be whoever the relationship ended here, because they're definitely distant but still having to deal with each other on some level. Still heavy on the other's mind, even though there's distance there. So we have the Ten of Wands here too. So the load has been lightened for the Divine Masculine in relation to this three-party situation breakup. The load has definitely been lightened. And even if the secret came out with the with the High Priestess, it's lightening the load. It's not adding to his stress. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some shakeup about money here. And in the long run, it's not anything for him to worry about. But in the short run, there may be something having to do with his money, and maybe some rumors about his money, some gossip about the status of his money or his accounts or the way he's handling things. You know, and this could be a result of whatever breakup is going on, because these were the Ten of Coins family here. King and Queen of Pentacles. So they're all about their pentacle and their coin in this situation. So to have one that ain't right, you know, that could be causing some gossip around that situation. Look at that. The Knight of Pentacles, again, he pops up again. So whatever the plan is, whatever they're working through here, whatever he's working through, it's a slow-moving energy for sure. Very slow. Let's see. Any other clarifiers for... Well, the Sun card. So there's going to be healing. Definitely some healing. Okay, and things being revealed. Again, with the High Priestess, there might be some secrets that have yet some truths to come out. And with the Sun, things will be revealed. So the Sun is happiness and joy and blessings. It also can be healing. It's miracles. And it also can shed light on darkness. So can we get some clarification on this Judgment card? Can we get some clarification on this Judgment call? Okay, so Temperance in reverse. And, you know, when you look at temperance, often when I look at it in upright position, it's like a reminder of being in balance, moderation, and the two, the twin flame, the soulmate energy, because it's a two of cups. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So a part of this judgment call he has to make is going to be, it's going to be emotional. And it might have something to do with the divine feminine. But this came in reverse. So instead of being balanced, this is more of like an unbalanced energy. So when making the judgment call, he's going to have to balance some shit out here. Okay? And he's going to have to calm it down, because if he's having a chaotic energy while making a judgment call, that's going to affect the judgment call. Any more clarifiers on the judgment call for the divine masculine? Any more clarifiers? Page of Pentacles. So, some news about money or family, a new job even. It's news about a pinnacle, even news about a home. So this judgment call has to do with him. Some new news that he gets. So he may get some news to move on something, to balance some things out. The other thing that came out was the Seven of Cups in reverse. So that's a clarity, because he has all these choices, and he knows that, I'm sorry I'm holding the card so far away. He knows that he has them, but he has clarity. They're not like all confusing anymore. So this judgment call is he's seeing clearly, you know, about some news, getting some news, seeing clearly and balancing the shit out with this judgment call, emotions, okay? Putting back together these two cups, balancing out these two cups, which is, to me, having to do with his relationship. Okay, so see if there's any more clarifiers for that judgment call. Yeah, I just saw this. It's just trying to come out. This is funny. Tricked me out. So family will be, extended family again will be having shifts with this judgment call. So this may be involving him moving again, or someone moving in or out of his situation. Kids, extended family, parents, something. There's going to be another shift with that call. He's going to make a move. A move is going to happen. And being released from devil energy, resurrection, like being revived, renewal. I can't think of the word. I keep saying resurrection. But yeah, like recovery, you know, like, yeah, like resurrection, like renewal. Okay, so this judgment call is going to be a lot for him. It's going to clear a lot of energy for him. He's going to have the means to do it. I mean, look at him. He's going to be clear enough to do it. And when it's time for him to do it, he'll have everything he needs to make it a good decision there. So let's look at what the angels have in store for the divine masculine. And then take a quick look at what he's feeling towards romantically. Okay, any messages for the divine masculine? Any messages for the divine masculine? Overall, I think it's a really good reading, guys. I'm really grateful for the messages. Bless up, give thanks. Oh my goodness, everything's falling out. I hope these resonate with you. If they do, please share, like, and subscribe. Angel messages for Okay, so your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Remember I said it's a slow-moving energy? It is a slow-moving, but it's in divine timing. So when it's supposed to happen, it's going to happen. I don't see any Eight of Wands darting out here, but if needed to, they would, because divine timing would make it happen. Just like it's making a lot of this occur on the board here too. Keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So the main advice here is to keep moving forward, okay, out of that pain. He has to keep moving forward out of that pain, and he will be met with miracles. I mean, it's in the spread, okay, but he has to keep moving forward. He can't get stuck. And then this has to do with the judgment call, making a decision. To make your decision, divine masculine, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Okay, and that's for divine masculine or anybody watching, really. That applies to, you know, if you're making any kind of decision, really. You know, it's like, is this to my highest good or is this not? Is this taking me closer to where I want to be with my purpose or no? And then make your decision. Sometimes it's not always that simple, or that does sound like really simple, and it doesn't always happen like that, but it is a good way to keep it in context if you can. So let's see what the divine masculine is thinking of the divine feminine, or just where he is romantically. I'm going to pull 3 cards. This is new. If you're new to the channel, this is new. If you've been here, you know this is new, because I ain't done this on the single reading. I do use these for the twin flame updates, but never really brought it out for the individuals. But for some reason today, Spirit said do it like this. So I said, okay, Spirit, you know how I do. I just listen. So we want 3 cards for the divine masculine. On the week of the 11th through the 18th. What? Okay. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's very similar to your desired outcome will occur in the very near future card that we just got. So very soon, that's relative. You know, that's relative. That's not like a given. Okay? Like, that doesn't mean like tomorrow very soon. You know what I'm saying? It's relative to where you are in your process of growth. Because very soon, if you've been working on growing spiritually for 8 lifetimes, very soon could be 20 years. See what I'm saying? So it's relative. Now, if you don't believe that, but you've been working on a karmic situation for 30 years, very soon could be 5. You know, so you got to look at it like in perspective and kind of be open-minded with it. The important thing to remember is it's happening as it should, and it's happening. So we also have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So he's definitely feeling the connection. Okay? Like it's different. It's a different thing for him. I mean, it's a familiar, but it's not anything he's had in this lifetime. He might have had it in another lifetime, but not in this one. And he's aware of that. And the last one he got is give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So he's feeling like this is where he wants. He wants to work on this. He doesn't want to lose his true love. And he wants to move soon. But he knows that he has to come correct because he doesn't want to lose it. So he has to work on the partnership. He has to build the partnership. But in order to do that, he has to build himself back up from being down. He has to build himself back up. And then he can work with someone else. Okay? Once he builds himself back up, he can turn this around and use that to help fill to call in that Two of Cups energy. Okay? So on the one hand, it's a slow-moving energy of change. But on the other hand, be prepared for when it to shift, it will shift. And like I said, time is fluid. So this may be within the week, or this may be within the month, or it just depends. It resonates when it resonates for you. So I thank you all for coming. Again, like, subscribe, share if you resonates with you. Please share any feedback. I love your comments. Some of you guys comment. That really, really makes me feel connected to you guys. And it's very encouraging when I know it resonates with you. So, yeah, give me a like. And I'll see you next week. Peace out. Love you guys. Stay safe. And stay light. Stay breezy. Okay. Bye.